What's up everybody, Mystic7 here. Before today's video officially starts, I wanted to quickly say Happy Mother's Day. We actually got some Happy Mother's Day balloons right here for my mom and my grandma. So Happy Mother's Day to all of you moms, grandmas, Pokemoms, anyone out there who is a mother, who's been a mother. You guys are all awesome. So make sure to get your mom some balloons or flowers or candies or hugs and kisses today because it is Mother's Day. So again, Happy Mother's Day everybody, and please enjoy today's video. Shout out to the moms. Good eye, everybody, Mystic7 here. If you've ever seen a cringier intro, let me know in the comments. Speaking of, just comment down something right now. As we speak, before you watch the video, comment something. We've got a jam-packed video today for a couple of reasons, actually. So today, as you guys know, is our news update today, and we have an insane amount of news that happened in the past week. And since I was traveling to Florida, and then now I'm in the Bay Area, and we've been all over this last week, I was not able to cover like any of these articles, so we've got a lot to talk about in today's video. I mean, we got topics ranging from the first ever Pokewalk to a data mine to updates to a lot of stuff happening today. Also, after like the you and I talking during the news update video, there is a me traveling from Los Angeles to the Bay Area video, and in that we talk about part of the news update stuff as well. We talk about the whole like spoofing, sniping prevention in that part of the video, which is a very, very big topic. So I've got things to do today, and this video can't be too long because I will ramble for hours. Let's get into the news. First story being the extravaganza, the top 5 countries that participated in the extravaganza. I know this is kind of older news because it's an older event, but it's news nonetheless. So these are the top 5 countries from 5th to 1st. We got Germany, UK, Taiwan, Japan, and then the US. US of A, baby. So shout out to all those countries. Good job in the top 5. Next, we've got a really, really big update on the sniping and spoofing prevention in Pokemon Go, which is humongous news, and honestly, spoofing will probably be a thing of the past in the next month or two. It's gonna be completely eliminated from the game, I'm assuming. Again, we will be talking about all of this spoofing stuff later on in the video. Here's some exciting stuff. The first ever Niantic sponsored Pokewalk event happened. Steven, were you there? It was in North Carolina this past weekend.
Yeah, I was there.
Actually, there was a member from the Sylph Road at this Niantic walk, and this was the first ever event sponsored by Niantic. And here's a funny quote. Despite his low expectations, the event still managed to disappoint him. It didn't go well, if you're wondering. So basically, Niantic and the Knight Foundation have a partnership. The Knight Foundation, they do open street community events. So like they'll close down a street, they'll bring out a bunch of people in the community, have like a fun time. So Niantic and them, they partnered up and they're like, let's do a Pokemon Go event around the open street event. And this first ever event was in Charlotte, North Carolina. And again, there was a Sylph Roader there who went to it. So the official event announcement, participants will receive a special in-game reward. More frequent appearance of some Pokemon will occur on that route, and Pokestops along the route will be lured.
Is it real?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not gonna report fake news, dude. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
So here's the report on the actual event. All the stops actually were lured, which is awesome. Now the prizes are the special in-game. There were no special in-game items given out to anybody. The special items were stickers. 2 strips of stickers. Yeah, so no in-game rewards, but hey, they got their stickers, boys. And apparently the event itself was pretty cool. It was pretty engaging. It was like a cool community thing, but there was really nothing special for the Pokemon Go players, and it was supposed to be like kind of a Pokemon Go event. That's really depressing because these events, what I thought these events would turn into would be the legendary drops across the US. You know, there'd be like a special event in a certain area, Niantic would close down a street, everybody would like run there, and it'd be crazy, and you catch Mewtwo, Mew, the legendary birds, whatever. Like the whole like New York scene in the launch trailer of Pokemon Go, that's kind of what I thought this stuff would be. So I was really, really excited to hear that the first ever event was happening, because again, this is how I think they're gonna drop out legendaries. If they don't nail it on these first little trial runs, it's gonna be problematic when the summer rolls around. Because remember, Niantic did announce a humongous event coming this summer, and I'm assuming they're gonna be events like this where they'll close down a street, they'll partner with an organization, and they'll make it like a really, really big thing. Obviously, this was a much smaller deal, and they didn't really do anything special in-game for it, so I'm assuming that like when a real event is happening and like real in-game stuff is happening, the event will probably be bigger and better. On to another story. Pokemon Go Hub did a poll about tracking in Pokemon Go, and here are the results. 34% say they love trackers, 47% are okay with trackers, 10% dislike them, and 9% hate trackers. Tracking is a very, very, very big controversial topic when Pokemon Go, so definitely go in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the whole tracking system, because spoofing is basically dying in Pokemon Go. Tracking is still a thing that probably will be around after they fix spoofing, because tracking is based off of bot accounts, and there are ways to go around the whole anti-spoofing thing for the botters. This was a fun story. Evolution item drop rates exploded, absolutely blew up. If you guys did not get an evolution item a couple days ago, that's weird. I'm pretty sure it was Monday. Literally everybody in the world got an evolution item, whether it was out of a random stop or on a 7-day streak. Some people were reporting anywhere between 3 and 5 evolution items. If I think 3 and 5 or 3 and 7 evolution items out of one spin for their 7-day streak. That's nuts. Even I got a metal coat that night out of a random stop, and I was super duper confused. I was like, oh my god, what metal coat? So the rates were absolutely just blown out of proportion. I don't know if these the spin rates for the evolution items are still a thing, if they're still this crazy. If you guys are still spinning just a lot of random stops and getting the evolution items or getting a ton out of your 7-day, let me know either on Twitter, let Pokemon Go help on Twitter, or let me know in the comments because that's big news. Now here's the biggest story of the week, the version 0.63.1 data mine for Pokemon Go. This had a lot of information in it. I'm looking at my notes on it right now. It's just enormous. The big stuff, Gym Raid. There was more Gym Raid info added to the APK, which is just humongous. Here's the Gym Raid code that was just recently added. It was Activity Defeat Raid Pokemon, Activity Feed Berry, and Activity Search Gym. And then there were actually push notification codes added as well. Unknown Platform Client Action, Register Push Notification, Unregister Push Notification, Update Notification Status, Opt-out Push Notification Category. So obviously from this, we all know that Gym Raids are coming. The whole Gym Battle Rework Gym Raid system will be the next major update, hopefully coming either in 1 or 2 weeks. It needs to drop in 1 or 2 weeks because they can't drop it too late. And from that code, the line of code that says defeat raid Pokemon, we're pretty unsure on what raid Pokemon means. And then the push notification stuff is interesting because actually you will get in-game notifications, like real notifications for gym raids and stuff happening, just in-game stuff happening around you. And that is great because we all know Niantic's track record with push notifications in-game, aka an event happening and then us getting a notification 3 days later, 4 days later. That's good news that they're finally fixing their push notifications. Oh, this is big and very, very needed. There will be a limited amount of certain Pokemon you can put in a gym. So say goodbye to all Blissey gyms, to all Tyranitar gyms, to all Dragonite gyms. Those are gonna be gone. And that's really big too because like, just seeing, that's the one thing about gyms. I've been all over the US, I've been to London, and just all of the gyms are the same everywhere I go. It's always Tyranitar, Dragonite, Blissey, Snorlax. It's like the meta Pokemon. With this new update, hopefully it's only one type of Pokemon per gym, so you can only put up one Dragonite or one Tyranitar or one Blissey. And if they do that, there will be a greater diversity in the gym. So if you find a level 10 gym, you'll be able to battle against 10 different types of Pokemon, which is awesome. That's like dream right there. That's a big problem in the game right now, just the lack of diversity in gyms, and they are fixing that in the next update, which is awesome. And then the code for that is max same Pokemon at fort, and then max same Pokemon, oh yeah, set and get max same Pokemon at fort, but at the fort being the gym. Anti-cheating. There was anti-cheat code added into the APK. It was encounter blocked by anti-cheat, which means basically, we're going to talk about this again later on in the video, but if Niantic thinks that you are cheating or spoofing or sniping in Pokemon Go, it will mark your encounter with a Pokemon as a cheating encounter. So even though you can get to that Pokemon, you can see it, you can spoof to it, you probably won't be able to catch it. The encounter will be blocked, and you can no longer spoof your way to a Tyranitar and grab it and go back home. There's no more of that. A new sponsor was added. It was NIA_ops, which is Niantic Operations, or Niantic Operatives, my bad. We don't really know what this means, but we're assuming it has something to do with like future events, but who knows for right now. There was more info added for redeemable codes as well. We have the redeemable code box on Android in Pokemon Go. If you go in your shop, you scroll all the way down on Android, there should be a box that says redeemable code. It is there on the Android version. iOS, it's not out yet because there were some issues with the Apple Store taking 30% of the revenue. It's complicated stuff. Basically, the redeemable code thing is not on iOS yet, so obviously they can't roll out the whole full feature, but there was more code added to the whole redeemable code thing in this APK. There was some stuff around Unknown. He looks a little bit different in the Pokedex. The Unknown icons are now in like a sprite sheet. It's just nothing really big, just kind of some graphic differences there. And then that's the news on the APK. It was pretty big when it came to the whole gym battle system, but just nothing really dropped. This update it was a prep update. They're just getting the big update ready through smaller updates leading up to it. That's what this update was. So if you guys are excited for this next major update, which hopefully comes out again in the next 1 to 2 weeks, let me know in the comments because I'm pretty juiced up for it. And I guess our last story right here, the winner of the grass event. Pokemon Go tweeted about the grass event results, and it was Team Mystic at 116 million grass type Pokemon caught, Team Valor at 102 million grass type Pokemon caught, and then, as always, in dead last, I'm not playing, but actually, no, in last, Team Instinct at 72 million grass-type Pokemon caught, which is just phenomenal all across the board. So, big thumbs up, good job all the teams. And Team Instinct, I know I pick on you guys all the time. Yeah, I love you, love the Team Instinct. I'm a big underdog fan, so you guys are the homies. But, you know, my boys, Team Mystic coming in first. And that was the updates for this past week. It was a lot. I did kind of rush through this all because, again, I've got a busy day today. Steve, we have a busy day today.
It's gonna be a long day.
It is gonna be a very long day, and actually the camera's not gonna be coming out for it because this is like it's like a half-on day. Like the majority of today I was doing YouTube stuff, and then now the rest of the day I'm taking off. So that was this half of today's video. Remember, there is the second half, which we adventure from Los Angeles back to the Bay Area, and then talk about the whole spoofing anti-cheat thing. So enjoy that part, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Do you guys ever get tired of me going to airports? Because I feel like I live here in the vlogs. Well, we're at LAX today. Oh my gosh. Actually accompanied with my boy Johnny. We've seen him on the channel before. I saw him in line for security. I was like, oh, it's Johnny. He's at airport too. We're going back to the Bay Area. He's going to Las Vegas for some football stuff because he is Mr. UCLA guy right there. Right here sitting next to a Starbucks, actually, we have a wild parasect, which is a cool catch to start the video off on. And today we're gonna start with kind of a serious topic. Not a serious, well, yeah, serious topic. Serious topic because a lot of people are involved with it. We have 0 nana berries. I was gonna savage season this. We can't do that. That's depressing. Oh, also today's a streak. Hold on. Don't run. Whoop, egg, parasect. Okay. We're talking about spoofing today. Not because I don't like it, or you don't like it, or we don't like it. Not because of any of that. It's just kind of excellent. We're talking about it because it's gonna get banned soon, and we've got a lot of information to go over. I know it's already been covered by other people, including trainer tips, and I'm sorry for being super late on all this. I was in Miami. 1500 XP, by the way, on that parasect from that, struggle bug solar pain, heck yeah. Okay, internet's not working, so we're gonna kind of move from here, but that is the topic for today's video. Spoofing, we're going back to the Bay. We've got a party at a country club to go to, so we're gonna catch some fancy Pokemon tonight. It's gonna be a fun day, and we also need to buy pants at some point today too, so that's happening, but that's today's video. We got some California Pizza Kitchen, and then now we can talk a little bit about, or mainly all about, spoofing and why it will not exist in the next month or two. Okay, here's the informational part of this video where we break it down. We got 2 paras here to catch, which is nothing spectacular whatsoever, but it's something to catch. Stardust. So last week, Pokemon Go rolled out an update that prevented spoofers from sniping Pokemon and gyms. Now, what does sniping mean? Sniping basically means teleporting to a location where a Pokemon is, getting that Pokemon, and then teleporting back home and then catching it, which basically allowed spoofers to appear like they were catching Pokemon from their house when really they were catching it from across the world. Now, that would give a player a soft ban because with this new update, the game records where you find a Pokemon, not where you catch it. So if you encounter it somewhere and you teleport back home, it's gonna log that as a snipe and it's gonna soft ban you. So with this thing they rolled out last week, sniping a Pokemon gave you a soft ban, and then teleporting any distance gave you a soft ban as well. But they had to revert this update because people were getting banned for catching lured Pokemon, like specifically lured Pokemon, and it was random. It wasn't because anyone was spoofing, but it was because the Pokemon at the lures triggered the snipe, anti-snipe, I don't know. But this shows that Niantic is seriously ready to ban spoofers, and I said that it would definitely, this ban would come out before, during, or very, very shortly after the gym battle rework update, because it has to for the update to work, and they're doing that now. So they've got, they tried, they had their first shot at banning spoofers. FSU's channel is still a thing, so obviously spoofing isn't gone yet, and I'm assuming the gym battle rework update will come out in about 1 to 2 weeks from now, so we'll probably see the end of spoofing around that same time. Now I know a lot of you don't like when I talk about spoofing on this channel, so this is probably gonna be like one of the last times we go in depth about it until it gets banned. That was really, really big news. That's game changing. That is incredibly game changing. So for all of you spoofers, I'm sorry about this news, but rest in peace to you. Okay, that was the spoof talk for this video. We still have an exciting video for the rest of the day. We have a lot of exploring to do, a lot of hunting to do, and pants to buy. So everybody say goodbye and good luck to Johnny, because he's going to Vegas for a camp, and then we're heading out onto the plane. It's so nice. Alright, we're home. Okay, alright, and we're home. Back in the Bay Area. So today is about maybe 45% done with. I'm actually a mathematician. We've got a lot going on today. We still have to go to a country club in Ruby Hills for a little birthday party, family birthday party, so we're gonna catch some fancy Pokemon today, which should be fun. We need to buy pants, I need to finish editing yesterday's video and upload it, and I need to eat lunch because I'm starving. So I don't know when I'm gonna pick up this video next, but I'll see you in a bit. So this is where we found ourselves. Seth? This man in his tux for prom, doing the backflip.
Sketchy boys, check it out.
Oh yeah, Sketchy Boys, the link or the channel is gonna be like right here. This is Christina. That's yeah, this is Seth. You guys have seen him on the channel before. He's like my brother, literally my brother. We've known each other since we were in the womb.
Since the womb.
Since the womb. Seth, any words for the outro of this video?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi.
That's all we asked for.
Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Brandon. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Mystic
She's
7.
taking over the sand.
Mystic
taking over the
7
sand.
right here.
Yeah, well that's gonna be the end of today's video. So hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely make sure to what?
Like, comment,
and subscribe.
Thank you. And good luck to these two on their prom today. But yeah, deuces.